So what's going on, people? What's going on? Today is Saturday, and I hope you guys woke up on the right side of the bed. I don't know what side of the bed is the right side of the bed for you, but I just hope you woke up in good spirits today. So today, um, we are coming from Proverbs 18 and 21, and that is stating, and I'm gonna share this on the screen for you YouTubers. And for anybody that's on Instagram, you can always go back to my YouTube page to go see the verse. All right. So as I was saying, we're going from Proverbs 18 and 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruits. So I'm kind of going from that, and I'm gonna mostly kind of go on a relationship side of things today, because there's sometimes that, and this came from something I was listening to earlier. One of these pastors was saying about the harshness that sometimes we we give to our wives, you know and I don't want y'all to be stuck on the word wife, because just because if you're in a relationship if you're in a relationship and you're building up to maybe one day get into a marriage, this applies to you as well. If you're dealing with someone, actually, this applies for you and your kids as well. You can you can give life with your words, or you can take life with your words. Sometimes when we're dealing with our significant other, and I know I do this sometimes. Sometimes it says we're not supposed to be harsh to our wives. Sometimes, and it's hard not to do that, because you're constantly going and you're constantly on the move. And I know me, I'm always focused on my next move, what I'm trying to do. What I'm saying, I'm trying to build something for my family. And with that being said, sometimes I be in my own world, and then my wife will call, or she'll come and try to tell me something, and my mind is not where she needed to be at that moment. And I think sometimes I do come off a little harsh. And it's not, I'm not attacking her like, oh, cursing her out or nothing. But I think my response sometimes can be a little harsh, because I replay it in my mind later. And with that being said, when you do reflect on something that you said to your spouse or even your children, and you feel in your spirit that it might have been wrong, you should go apologize. Don't let your pride get in the way of your love, because being able to apologize and acknowledging that you were wrong, I believe that strengthens your love. That strengthens your bond with that person, because it takes a strong person to admit that they're wrong. And sometimes we know we're wrong. And I know a lot of y'all out there, and me too included. Sometimes we get stubborn. We get stuck in our ways, and most of the time it's like my word is my bond. Whatever I say, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave it at that. But nah, that ain't the way. That ain't the way when you're dealing with somebody that you love, because we have to always be conscious. I said, we always got to be conscious of the words that we say. We always got to be focused on the things that come out of our mouth, because we can be tearing that person down inside little by little. And it's crazy, because when we go back to talking about foundation, you're building a foundation that you can stand on, you can also be breaking a foundation down piece by piece with the words that you're saying. You get what I'm saying? So it's like it says, you can bring life or you can take a life. And next thing you know, that person done built up a wall against you. And they don't even know that they did it. Because, after time and time again of hearing these negative things, these things that's hurting them. And at that moment, just because they didn't say it, don't mean it didn't hurt them. Because even as being a man, we tend to take things in and we don't show the emotion. We keep it inside. So we let situations, we let words, saying go by us. And we're like, all right, I know how to deal with them next time. Whatever. Men are not that good at showing emotion. We're not that good at showing emotion. But it goes the same way with us. So ladies, don't think that you are better or you don't have to watch what you say to your man. That's not true. It goes the same way both ways. And just thinking about this whole conversation, it's funny because I think about my bishop when he was here and he was alive. He used to always say, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing," and that's in Proverbs 18:22. He who finds a wife finds a good thing. My bishop loved his wife, and and and, and she loved him, and that was openly shown. Communication with your spouse, with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, whatever, however you want to put it, even your kids. Communication is key. You have to be able to talk, and when something is bothering you, talk about it. Because just like I said in one of my past videos, a closed mouth don't get fed. And how can someone fix something when they don't know that it's bothering you? You know, that's just like when you're starting a relationship. Communication is key. You have to be able to communicate to that person because this is the start of your relationship. And if you're building a foundation of love and trust, help that person understand you. Teach them how to love you. And teaching them how to love you starts with communication because there's things that we bring baggage from past relationships into these new ones. And being able to talk to that person, and there's going to be things that that person is going to do or say that's going to trigger something in you from a past relationship, and you need to be able to say to them, hey, I don't like this, or I don't like that. And don't be scared to tell them why. Let them know, hey, I understand this came from a past relationship and everything, but I don't like it. It makes me feel like this. And by you having that dialogue with them, if they really care about you, they'll understand and not try to do them things to you, or try to be conscious, like, oh, all right, I know they don't like this. And see, now you're building a foundation with that person because now they're like, okay, they know how to love you, and vice versa. If they communicating with you about the things that they don't like, you know how to treat them, and you know the things not to do to trigger anger from them. You know what I'm saying? The way I look at a relationship is it's always about, like I tell my wife, my job is to try to make you happy. My job is to see a smile on your face. And that's how I feel. So even with the things that I'm doing when I'm working or I'm trying to figure out my next move, and even them times that I might be harsh with my comeback because my mind was interrupted in something that with something that she was saying to me. We still have to be conscious of the words that we say, because my main job is to make her happy and to see a smile on her face. So with me coming off with harsh words, you know, that's not helping. And if I do say something, I have to come back and apologize for it because I don't want to build up a negative wall that's blocking the love that I'm trying to give her. You get what I'm saying? So, and like I said, it says in the Bible in Colossians 3:19, husbands love your wives and do not be harsh with them. And that goes both ways. Women, that goes both ways. So don't think just because it says husbands love your wives and do not be harsh with them. Women, love your husbands and do not be harsh with them. Because again, in Proverbs 18:21, life, death, and life are in the power of the tongue. So if you want to kill that love that person has for you, continue to attack them with words. Continue to beat them down with negative dialogue, and you thinking it's okay. So watch the words that you say. Always be conscious of the things that you say. And if you okay, we're human. You mess up, go and apologize. Because you can't say that you always just keep going and you don't notice it. No, that's not true. We do reflect on some of the things that we say to people, and we know sometimes we're wrong. And that's your chance to go back and apologize to that person and say, you know what? I apologize. I'm sorry. Now see, you did the right thing by going to apologize. Now it's back in their hands. You know what I'm saying? You went and said, you know what? I was wrong with what I did. I was wrong with what I said. I apologize. Now you can move on. You can move on. Because now it's up to them to say, you know what, I forgive you. But you did your part. So that's basically what it is for today, guys. I just wanted to share this with you guys. Watch the words that you say, and don't be afraid to apologize for the things that you guys do, and continue to build that foundation one brick at a time. Have open dialogue, and you guys will be all right. I love you guys. Control your day. Don't let your day control you. Peace.